So this week we are marking International Literacy Day on the 8th of September, a day that reminds us how important reading, writing, and lifelong learning are in empowering individuals and transforming societies. So in Kenya, many adults did not get a chance to complete their formal education. Some dropped out before KCSE. Others never went to school at all. But the good news is today, it's never too late to go back to class. Adult education programs are helping thousands of Kenyans reclaim their education, improve job opportunities, and even inspire the children to do better in school. Florence, good morning.
Good morning.
Let's start with the basics. What exactly is adult education and who is it meant for?
Okay, adult education is it's a government initiative that our objectives, let me talk about our objectives.
Yeah.
We aim at giving those learners, the out of school youths, and those who didn't manage to finish their formal education, another chance.
Yeah.
And also for those who to give them a bridging so that they can get entry to employment, sit for this NEC examinations, and give them lifelong skills.
And what age are we looking at here? If let's say, is it me dropping out of primary, me dropping out of high school? Who is it meant for?
It's meant for 15 years and above.
Okay.
Yes.
When we talk about also now International Literacy Day, why is this day important for Kenya and especially in Mombasa?
It is important because this is the day we commemorate and remember and celebrate our adult learners all over the world.
Yeah.
Yes, this is meant to create awareness so that people can get to know what goes on in adult learning. And you see now that is a way of telling people that these things goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is another chance. If you didn't manage to finish your formal school, you still have a chance, especially to our youths. Most of people tend to think that because they unfortunately didn't manage to finish their formal education, they don't have any more chance because they have grown, they have other duties to attend to, and so they don't have a chance to go back and finish the formal education.
Yeah.
But once we hold this International Literacy Day, it creates awareness because we bring in stakeholders who deal with youths, gender, children, and the community at large. Yeah.
Okay. Why should somebody who dropped out of school consider going back to school? Let's say maybe after primary or secondary school. Why should they consider going back now? And I want you to base it on the curriculum that we are moving into.
Okay. Initially, we were in 844 system.
Yes.
And you find that there are those who didn't manage to sit for their KCPE and KCSE exams. Now, for those who were in primary schools, they didn't finish their KCPE exams. We were giving them a chance to go back to school so that they get those certificates. And the same thing applies to those who didn't finish Form 4. You see, no, basically here in Kenya, without papers, you don't get to go far.
Yeah.
You see, now because you find that the basic paper that you can have is certificate in KCP and in KCSE. You see, yeah.
Okay, Dina.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Go closer to the mic.
Okay.
What's your story when it comes to going back to school?
Okay. Mine is a bit different.
Okay.
I finished my KCSE in the year 2008, and I managed to get D+. I wasn't happy with the grade that I got, but I still continued with my education. But when I went into the job market later on, I realized that I was being passed on for promotions. I could not get promotions. I was qualified, but due to my papers, I could not get promotions. This happened twice. Yes, I was leading up to a managerial position, but most of the time they would ask for someone with a degree. And since I achieved a D+, I could not get a degree. So that motivated me to go back to school and try and see if I can do well and at least get my degree. So the next time the promotion comes, I'm up for it.
Okay. So wait. So you when you got the D plus, what did you study for afterwards?
I did certificate in early childhood education.
Okay.
So I became a teacher for kindergarten section.
Yeah.
I taught for 2 years, then transitioned into the corporate world. I started off as a secretary, moved to an administrator,
Yeah.
which I'm still doing till now. Then over time, within the company setup, I'm a hard worker, so most of the time they would push me to handle different departments within the company. But when it came to promotions, to really handle managerial positions, that's where my qualifications would I would not be qualified now to take up those positions.
So you would say what was holding you back was the certificate you had?
Yes, the qualifications.
Yeah.
So my what I achieved in KCSE would not allow me to really go back to get a chance in university. Yes.
So what did you do about that?
I started researching within where I live, if there are schools that allow students that can go back and upgrade their studies. And that's when I bumped into Tomboya Adult School. I went for consultation, and immediately I joined in. My instructor or teacher is here.
Yeah.
They were very warm, welcoming. They're like mentors to me. Yes, and so far so good.
Walk me through upgrading your studies. When you say you had to go back to upgrade your studies, so we're moving from certificate to diploma to degree, or walk me through that journey.
No, I'm retaking my KCSE. So yes, I am currently a Form 4 student.
Okay.
Yes, I have already registered for the KCSE. In November, I'll be sitting for my exam.
So Dina, you did Form 4?
I did. Back
and
in
you got a certificate?
I did.
In early childhood development?
I did.
And then now you've gone back again?
Yes.
And you're doing your Form 4?
I am.
Wait. What? And okay, so you've been there for how long have you been there? So did you just enroll for Form 4, or did you have to take it back from Form 3?
I joined last year, Form 3 third term.
Okay.
So this year I'm in Form 4. But it's possible to go all the way back from Form 1.
Yeah.
But so when I went for a consultation, a few questions that they asked was how confident I am to go back to school, and what were the challenges that I faced back then when I was in school. So I realized maths was a huge problem.
Okay.
Yes. So we decided on I go back to Form 3 before I join Form 4. But it's possible for you to even begin from Form 1, Form 2 all the way.
So right now you're in Form 4?
I am, yes.
And how difficult was it for you to transition, to make that change?
There are a few challenges I'm facing currently. I am married. I'm a family person. I have kids. So time management, having to deal with family and also creating time for studies.
Yeah.
Another challenge is finances as well, paying for my tuition, and also having to manage my personal and family needs is a challenge as well. And another thing I'd say is psychological challenges. Yes, trying to see, you always have the self-doubt.
Yeah.
Yes, but one thing I'll say, the teachers have really, really been supportive. So I'm looking forward to doing KCSE now that well aware of myself. I have set very clear goals. I am motivated. Looking forward to tackling the math paper 1, paper 2.
Is math still a challenge?
I think I have a different perspective now.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. I love this. I like that story.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like your journey. Patrick, you educate adults.
Yes, I educate adults.
How is it receiving somebody who's 30, 40, or even, I believe, maybe you go all the way to 50 plus?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And then now they're back all the way to high school. how is that experience? And what do you do when it comes to changing their mindset to understand that it is okay to start over?
Yeah, sometimes it's very difficult to make them understand that it's okay to start over.
Yeah.
Actually, we go to the markets, we go to various places to tell them that you can come back to school, do your secondary education. Most of them are dropouts.
Yeah.
Though we have other cases like Dina's case, who are coming back to upgrade their grades. But telling them from wherever they are to come back, sometimes it's very challenging and they don't want to come back. But we've received quite a number of them. Yeah, we have quite a number of learners. Others are even 50 plus. But we are teachers, and because I'm a trained teacher, we tell them, we counsel them, we direct them, and finally they feel comfortable with the studies. Yeah, so we have them there.
Okay, so is it just in high school?
No, we have also primary schools.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereby we have literacy and post-literacy. But personally, I'm handling the high school learners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the people who, especially for the young ones, so most of the time somebody drops out of school because of maybe school fees and maybe some, how do you call it? Your environment, right?
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure as well. When you look at that, first of all, let's take it to one of the main reasons why we see a lot of dropouts, and now the challenge they experience in getting back to school.
Yeah, some drop out from school because of maybe peer pressure, as we have said.
Okay.
Others due maybe to involving themselves in drugs, and others due to financial problems. Now ours is this program is very simple. Actually, we don't take fees. We just take a little levy, which is affordable to almost everybody. Yeah. And when we go out there, we tell them it's very affordable. They'll only pay for KCSE, which is it's a huge amount because it's 11 to 12,000 there. Yeah, but the fees, it's like 1,000 or because it's 4,600 mostly. 4,600, so it's affordable.
Yeah,
it's affordable.
So what would you tell somebody beyond getting a certificate? What are the real benefits of adult education for individuals and families?
Yeah, adult education for individuals and families.
Yes, because you see, somebody say, why do I need to go back to school?
Yeah. So in families, we have quite a number of them who are encouraged by either their husband or their wives to go back to school. Because you see, if like I'm a teacher and then maybe I'm married to someone who's not going to school, I'll not be comfortable introducing maybe my spouse to. So I take her to school, then I upgrade her, make sure that she gets what she can. After KCSE, she can even do a certificate course or a diploma. We have even some of them at team and at Technical Institute here in Mombasa. Yeah, quite a number of them. They are there who actually went through our system from primary to the secondary section, and now they are doing their courses there.
Yeah.
So it's possible even to tell your wife or to tell your husband to go back to school and actually sacrifice that time and take care of the children as she goes or as he goes to school. It's possible, and then finally you celebrate together. Yeah, it's a celebration after all the achievement you celebrate.
Okay, I like that. We are in studio, rather. I'm in studio with Florence Wanjiku. She is the Director of Adult Education, Mvita Subcounty. Dina Karage, she is a student at Tom Mboya. And Patrick Muramba, he is an instructor at the Adult Education Centers. Do you have a question? Do you want to go back to school? Are you struggling? Do you know you do not know how to start over? 0700917917 is the WhatsApp number. Send your question, okay? Send your question. Alafu utajibiwa. Okay, we'll be right back. Now, we are talking about adult education, and in studio I do have Florence. Florence is the director at Mvita Let me just get it. Florence Wanjiku. She's the director, Adult Education, Mvita Subcounty. And also we have Dina Karaga. She's a student at Tomboya. She went back to school. By the way. She's currently in Form 4 karibu kufanya exams na maliza. And then Patrick Mwamba is an instructor who deals with teaching adults, and I know that can be the most difficult thing. It's like the most difficult job, but you know what, Patrick, you're doing a good job. Florence, I want to take you back to why people, especially those who are thinking of going back to Form 4 KCSE, why is it important for them to actually go back to school or even register?
Okay, yes. Considering that now we are in CBC, if I've already seen that KCPE has been phased off, and now in 2027, that will be the last year we will be having KCSE. This is CBC is a new system. Yeah. So if you're caught in between, you're caught in between CBC and KCPE, the 844 system. Yeah. You might find yourself getting locked somewhere.
So the people will be locked out.
Yeah. Because you are not fitting in CBC and you're not fitting in the 844 system. Yeah. So the best thing to do is to register for the KCSE so that you'll have the certificate ile ya Form 4. Yeah. That way hautakuwa umebaki kwa system ya CBC na haujulikani hauko CBC na haujamaliza 844. You see, now there'll be at least you'll have saved. Utakuwa umesave, you have that certificate, and at least you are better than somebody who was left in between. Yeah, because you'll have no papers. Usipo register sahi, you will have no paper for Form 4.
So you think this is in 2027 there won't be room?
That will be the last KCSE.
Oh.
Yes, so we are urging those youths, mtu ambaye alifika class 8 hakuingia Form 4, hakuingia Form 1 to Form 4, we are accommodating them even now. Because we have a program called AEP, Accelerated Education Program. This is whereby we are able to consolidate the curriculums such that you don't have to study for a whole 4 years. Our instructors consolidate the subjects and the curriculum. That way you'll be able to study and sit for. It's like they are giving you a crash program.
Okay.
Really uweze kufanya Form 4.
And so how long would it take?
It might take 2 years. It can take even 1 year, depending on only drop out wapi.
Oh, so let's say for somebody who dropped out in Form 1, Akija, they don't have to spend 4 years.
Yeah, what they don't normally wakai for 4 years. What happens? They assess them. Okay. Once they assess them, they will know this one can enter in Form 2 or even in Form 3 or start in Form 1. But in between Form 1 and 2, between that 1 year, ataweza kuwa mecover Form 1 na 2. Okay. Alafu the second year, aingie Form 3 na register Form 4. Asome mwaka mwingine mmoja, then anafanya mtihani.
Oh, that's interesting.
The other thing is that hawasomi kuanzia asubuhi mpaka jioni. Yeah, it is tailored to suit their daily activities. Unapata kuna mtu anaenda haso yake in the morning. Anataka kuingia class saa 8. Kuna classes zinaanza saa 8. Mpaka unapata mpaka hata saa 2 za usiku kuna classes. Yeah, and then they don't put on uniform. Yeah. So there's a way somebody can easily balance work and going back to school. Okay. What do you think are some of the main reasons why adults hesitate to go back to school? Mostly is the just like our student here has said, time management.
Okay.
You see now the economy is not that friendly. And you start weighing, do I go to class or do I go hustle and make a living? You see. So now balancing both of them, unaona wacha kwanza nikatafute pesa because kwangu kutakuliwa nini jioni. You see. There's another thing, like now you see somebody dropped out na akapata maybe akajifunza kuendesha motorbike na nini ameonja pesa. Kumtoa kwa industry ya motorbike kumregeshe class,
it's difficult.
They will not get the concept. They will be like, but I'm already earning. What's the whole idea? Sasa mimi niacha motorbike yangu hapa niingie class.
Yes.
They will not understand.
Hence why I asked, why do I need to go back to school? Why does, like, somebody who dropped out, and you've said it, they started their business, the seeing income, the generating income, right? They started a side hustle, the generating income. So why do they need to go back to school?
Because in school you don't just get the formal education alone. We give them even other benefits, like we will give you life skills. We will give you civic education. You'll get to learn so many things that you don't know. You see, they will get those other information that they don't know when they are out there. Then you find that like now we have CBC. You see how it is operating. Say you're a young mother who didn't finish, you don't know how to read and write, ama haukusoma sana. Mtoto amekuja na homework. Hii homework ina involvingi mtoto, ina involve mtoto na mzazi. So that is when you get that somebody who is not fully literate, they have this stigma inside them. They are there saying, mi si kusoma. You see, they own the fact that hakusoma. So hata kabla umuulize yeye anajua hajui. I've seen so many people unauliza mwanafunzi, okay, I started as an instructor too. Unauliza mtu, and it's a young lady or a young man, what is 2 plus 2? Mwalimu mimi sijui. Depends on aliachia wapi. You find that kama ni mtu ambaye hakuingia shule kabisa, we have a program. The first program we have is basic literacy, whereby this is the entry point. We just teach general knowledge and basic literacy. Ajue kusoma na kuandika, kufanya hesabu kidogo kidogo. Huyu ni mtu anaweza soma sign, aone danger, gari yetu inaenda, hii gari inaenda huku na huku, you see, and such. Then we go to post literacy. This is where now we teach them how to use the skills zenye walisoma kwa basic. Samejua tumemfundisha kusoma na kuandika. Sasa hiyo kusoma na kuandika, akitoka huko nje anaweza kuitumia. Kama ni kwa hesabu, akienda kuuza viazi karai zake atajua kutengeneza budget na kurecord sales zake, vitu kama hizo. Then after post literacy, that is when we have the accelerated program. Sasa hii ni yule ambaye tunataka kumbridge, afanye aingie, asome, afanye mtihani wa form 4. And then we have now the community education, whereby we teach them about their civic rights, mambo na health, mambo na environment.
Okay. In a nutshell, Dina, for you, what's your expectation once you're done with your KCSE exams?
Of course, upgrade my studies. It has always been my dream to go to university. Back in the day, I wanted to be a doctor. Option B was to be a lawyer. We have doctors and lawyers in our family. So that's something, apart from getting the promotions that I was talking about, I'm looking to completely switch my career.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that. Thank you so much for making time. Florence, for somebody who's thinking, where are your institutions located? How can they find you? Share that information.
In Mombasa County, we have 6 sub-counties. Here in Mvita, let me start in Mvita because I'm from Mvita. We have basic classes at Darul Salam. And Darul Salam is here at Fort Jesus. We have a basic class there. We have another basic class in Arjingala Primary School. Then we have, in Arjingala, we have post-literacy and basic. Then we have 2 secondary schools that runs the AAEP. Tomboya, it's in Tomboya Primary School.
Yes.
And at Mvita, DO's office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then. Thank you for making time. And you know what? There you have it. Adult education. You can still go back to school. So take your time, go back to, don't take your time, because 2027 your KCPE haitakuwa. So do not take your time. Go and register. From me to you, I just want to say thank you for keeping me company all the way from 6 all mpaka 10. I want to say bye. Kickoff work already. They'll be talking about the games that happened over the weekend. Dorcas Uriera will join you later on with Swahili Ports Cafe, Matters Entertainment, and a bit of an update of what's happening in the entertainment scene. And then the drive, we will have CJ Bawaziri, Munga Sauti Teule, and Kadiak the Poet from 3 to 7. Alafu msisahau Night Shift, Mama Zuli, Tony, and of course a new guest host today from 7, 9 all the way to 12. So we got you covered. Do stay tuned. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.